Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gold Eagle Prospecting Friday Night Gathering. As you can see today, we're going to do some pay dirt all the way from the other side of the pond sent to us by a good friend of ours. That's why I'm wearing the Yankee hat today. Gold Pan and Dutchie from Amsterdam. Let me get situated here. I'm running a little behind schedule. We got a few people hanging out backstage. Well, there's one of them there, Jericho. Thank you
How's it
for
going?
joining me today. It's always good to have. He's going to help me in the background while I'm panning. He's going to be running the show in the background. And who else we got hiding back there? We got somebody else hiding back there, don't we?
Here they come. Bam!
Hey, there's Crystal, and Scuba Steve is somewhere to be found over there.
Right here.
There he is. Yeah.
Everybody.
So let's see who we got in the house here today. Let me run back to the top and we'll get going here. I know we got the first one in here that says something is Mr. Goldpen and Dutchie himself. I know he's been itching for me to do this pay dirt for him. So we decided before the new year we're gonna do it. We got Jericho in the house there. Let's see who else we got down here. I'm here. Scuba Steve's here. And DB is in the house. How you doing, DB? Thank you for joining us. Prospecting 406. Good evening to you there, my friend. And so far that's it, but hopefully there'll be a few more dwindling in one by one. Here we go. So with that, how's everybody doing tonight?
I woke up stupid early after going to bed stupid late. I had to call and wake up Joe with my excitement news. Then I called Scuba Steve right after.
I'm dead to the world, lying in bed having a nice dream about whatever I was gold panning or something, and the phone blasts off. I wake up, jump out of bed like, something happened, and it's Jericho with some news that he'd like to share.
It was exciting. I think Dutchie fell back asleep. I see StreamYard is having connectivity issues with YouTube.
Really?
I know it's the stream's going through fine. It's just giving off numbers.
All right. We can leave the pan cam down there until we get ready to come in with it. Right. I'm excited. Oh, DB.
Yeah, she got to see the article.
Yeah. That's nice. There it is. Oh, sneak free.
I'm waiting on my copy of the magazine. I got my digital copy.
So we got one that's spoken for, another one that's spoken for. But
look at that.
Got a couple more.
Maybe you should have a duck race for one of them.
I was thinking about that.
Not a bad idea. Well, let's get on with the ongoings for this evening. See what we can come up with. I'm gonna start getting prepared over here. I got to realign a few things. We got our pen here. Everybody, I'm here, there, everywhere. We're gonna try and see what we can come up with doing this.
We'll do it Marty.
We're gonna move this back a little bit. I'll still be able to see you. You'll be able to see me.
Joe's got that awesome coffee cup down there. Scrap It All. What's going on? Welcome, Scrap It All. Glad to see you in here.
There goes our. Let's see if we can't. All right. I think we got it situated pretty good. Yeah, I got to keep my throat. I got that cough still going.
Drinking that tea.
Lemon and honey.
All right. So on YouTube, it does not show the scuba diving masks next to Scuba Steve's name, but I can see it on my phone. That's kind of funny.
I see it on the computer.
Me too.
I see it.
But on YouTube, it's got 2 white lines.
Oh.
Oh,
What happened?
Well, just their emoji isn't showing up on the YouTube stream.
Oh,
The diving mask, so I'm gonna have to fix that here in a minute.
all right. With that, this is
It's
what
the
we
size
have.
of my melon. Oh, hold on a minute, Joe.
Oh, is that
With
a
a little-
homemade jacket? It's so
A
cute.
little note on the back from Mr. Goldpan and Dutchie himself.
No,
Rhine River Pay Dirt. So we're gonna
very
go
hard.
very
This
hard.
stuff is one of the toughest pay dirts I've ever seen.
Really?
What makes it so hard?
The gold is ultra fine. It's almost like painting beach sands and micro beach gold. There is gold. So I recovered some through 406 Stacy's method that I could not see and ended up getting another 1/4 gram. So if I were you, I would save my tailings because there's a lot of micro gold in there that
Well, as you can see, I got my catch pan in the bottom of the basin that I plan on. What do you think? I should run it through the sluice afterwards?
I would.
Yeah. All
Your
right.
silicone,
Yeah.
that's what I did. Because there's so much super fine gold that
Oh.
well, if you get your loop out and you attach your loop to your glasses, you might be able to see it, or otherwise get your microscope out. But it's 300-400 mesh tiny like Rock Butcher's gold, some of it.
Oh.
It's
wow.
super tiny. Little dret dry.
A little jet dry. We need that. And let's get ourselves a little classifier here, and we'll classify some of this down. We got an extra pan here to get any goodies that are in there, because I know I've seen some goodies in there. Let's
So
get
you're
our.
saying, so I got a big jar of beach sand brought up to me from Florida. Should I have Steven go through that before I use it for my crafts, or
No,
no?
not Florida sand.
Not Florida sand.
We're going to see if we can't untie the little tag. We'll save that for posterity.
I was hoping Travis and Stacy'd be showing up.
Maybe they got hit with a big snowstorm up there. Who knows?
Joe said the S word.
Uh-oh. All right. We're going to save our little Dutchie flag. He also sent me this. It's hard to read his note, but it looks like it's flint from
Yep. So that is a flint that he recovered himself.
If I strike it with metal, will it spark?
Yes, sir. All right. So we got Reg Lab in the house. What's going on, Reg?
All right, we'll have to play with that later. How you doing, Reg? We're just about to open up our Rhine River Pay Dirt. Can you guys can see me?
I threw you up on the big screen.
Yeah, I got both cameras going there, so. All right. Little by little, we'll pour some in here and classify it down.
Don't forget to smash that thumbs up. I'm over here checking out the YouTubes, and it's looking like we're behind on the thumbs. There we go. A little refresh action, and it jumped up.
Let's see. We're going to get one of these big guys out of here because I don't know what this is, but there it is. We'll save a little.
I definitely wouldn't be panning a big pan of that.
Yeah.
I'd go right to the Falcon pan.
I think so.
Man, that stuff is not easy to pan. All right. Reg Lab says, Joe, seeing you pan makes me want to set up my panning station to pan out some Fraser River cons.
There you go. All right. Let's see what we got here. It's a coin with a guy with a funny hat on it. And it says something that I can't pronounce.
I'll say yeah.
20 something or others. That's cool.
Kroners?
Kroners, maybe. Is that hard to see?
That's a little Dutch coin there. That's cool.
Yeah. I remember when I was over there, I used to know what those things were, but I forgot. All right, we'll straighten that out later. And we're gonna have we got a little bit enough in here to pan. And let's get to it. Dutchie, I want to thank you very much because this is something I never figured I'd be doing. Rhine River. We'll stratify it up. You guys can talk it up there if you'd like.
So I was just getting ready to say, that's about 80 5-gallon buckets worth concentrated down there.
Really? We're going to have to take extra special careful with this. I have some tailings I have to go through over there also that I did with my grandson. He had his Gold Eagle pay dirt and he wanted to pan it out, so we panned it out as best. I know I seen some go over the side when I was trying to let him pan, but we saved it and we're gonna redo it. But he was excited when we did that. He had fun.
Did you video it?
No. I'm going to bring him over here one day when he gets a little older and he's a little, can concentrate a little more, and we'll put him on the live stream.
So this is sticky.
Yeah.
And then
Get him panning.
Yeah. So
Prospecting 406 says he'd love to go to the Fraser River.
Where is that?
Canada.
Yeah.
BC. So Reg says it was a blast panning it. Can't wait to go back again. Going to try to make it a yearly pilgrimage to the Boston Bar, BC, to pan the claim he was on last summer.
Did anybody see Nine Fingers Mining's thing of the day for today?
I did not.
His fun fact for the day was that the Canadians eat more mac and cheese than any other nation. I don't know why. But
That's weird.
I thought that would be something interesting to bring up since we have a few Canadians that frequent our channel here.
All right, so here's some news for you, Joe. Just this past week, a fella was down at Crater Diamonds, and he found a jelly bean sized diamond worth over $110,000.
Where was this?
Arkansas Crater and Diamonds.
Wow.
It was
All right,
funny.
scrap it all. Sometimes we do. Scrap it all. You're in Canada, aren't you, bud? For some reason, my memory is telling me you're Canadian. I know some awesome people from up in Canada. The other ones aren't in here, so I'm just going to point at this one that might be able to help you out with some Canadian dirt. But otherwise, we have authentic dirt. We go around different places and gather cons and get some good gold. And Rock Butcher always looks at me funny when I say, I can guarantee you're going to find gold wherever I go. Now, I didn't say there's going to be a pile of gold, but there's gold. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend himself, 406 Miner in the house. He's late, but here.
Good evening.
I can see the gold in here.
Yeah. How you feeling about not putting it in the Falcon pan?
You know what?
I see how
It's
the
a-
gold it is. I see what you're talking about.
Finishing pan. Falcon finishing pan. That pretty blue thing over here to Joe's right.
That's this guy here.
Yeah. I would have just started right in the Falcon pan because that stuff's some.
I'm going to see if you guys can see some of this.
Yeah.
I don't
There's a
know-
nice little line up there on top.
Yeah.
But that's some ultra fine dust, ain't it?
I'm trying to get it as close as I can.
Oh, that's nice right there, Joe.
Yeah. There is a lot of it in there.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, scrap it all. You're in the US. All right, just shoot me an email. I like Gold Bay the best. If you're gonna go for mass market pay dirts. Mainly, are you looking for authentic or just fun dirt? That's the question for you. You could always come down and take your hand at panning on the creek with us in April. There'll be quite a few scrappers. There'll be Scrapping with Grandpa supposed to be showing up. Scorpion. Quite a few others. It's going to be crazy.
All right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
What are you going to do, Joe?
I'm going to take all the, as soon as I get it down this far, that's when it's going to go into the Falcon pan. We're going to wash it all into the pan. Wow, this is very fine. I can see it. Wow. Dutchie, you've outdone yourself.
Now imagine standing on the river panning that.
Nah, this is stuff you got to take home.
No running the sluices, nothing like that. Just pan and shovel.
Yeah, this is going to take a couple of washes to get through. That's for sure.
Yep. Prospecting 406. I believe the April 12th is the first day of the event, and it goes all the way. For some of us, it goes all the way to the 28th. Maybe you and Stacy can figure it out and ride together.
All right, we're going to see if we can't get us another coin or two out of here. There we go. Okay, what do we got here? This is one something or other. It's hard to. Let me get some light on it, maybe. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure Dutchie will tell me. I hope he's not sleeping over there. And a few nice stones, some polished stones. It looks like maybe amethyst of some sort, yes. All right, we'll go through that later. Very nice. Are you going to tell everybody what your surprise is there? Am I all by myself? Everybody, am I muted?
I'm muted. I was muted and talking to myself. So yeah, Joe, Dutchie's sleeping. I hit him up on Instagram. What else is questions did I answer? I believe that's another one of those kroners.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Scrap it all. Prospecting 406. You'll have to come down in April. What else did I miss? All right, scrap it all. Just shoot me an email. We got That's Right Recycling in the house. What's going on? He should be down in North Carolina as well. But yeah, I can read that while you're panning. Let me figure out how to do it.
Prospecting 406 up there in Montana with Stacy, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I met Nick when I was over there in Montana. And I hope he's going to put out a video on the page art I sent him when he decides that he's going to pan it.
All right. So we got the Gold Prospector magazine up for January, February. Now here's the exciting part. Oh! Look at that handsome dog in there with the gold hound. Scuba Steve was there for that. I'm pretty sure Scuba Steve's the one that took that picture.
I took the picture.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you're the one that took the picture.
I thought that was a professional photographer who took that picture.
Well, I do have a good camera, thank you.
You got James Simpson in the house. He just said, just got home. All right. So, story goes. My name is Jericho. My wife is Samantha. Jacob, Jesse, and Jasmine are our children. Hercules is my service dog. And Zeus, the mind boss, is a 2.5-pound Shih Tzu. In April of 2023, we uprooted our lives to stop dreaming about treasures and went on the road to start living the dream and find them. We prospect for gold, magnet fish, metal detect, rock hound, and even dig for gems and crystals. We are Jericho and Hercules Prospecting LLC. Our hope is to share our adventures with you here in greater depth on our YouTube channel. My wife does the majority of the filming, and I try to edit the videos the best that I can so you can expect real and raw footage, the good and the bad, the empty pans as well as the heavy pans. I fell in love with treasure hunting thanks to the Goonies. I began watching YouTube videos about gold prospecting, and immediately I wanted to do it, not just watch it. Problem one, though, I was in southwestern Wisconsin, and it was winter. Problem two was that other than the videos I watched, I was clueless about what to do. I reached out to several YouTube channels, and they were either busy or not interested in communicating with me. In either case, I continued to contact creators, and then I came across the live stream. Hey, you guys, prospecting. It was kismet. I jumped in the chat and asked question after question. The host and reason I'm on YouTube, Charlie, blame or thank him as you see fit, took the time to answer my questions, and when the questions didn't stop coming, he invited me up to the stream. He sent me a pay dirt bag and a pan with an invite to come back for a panning tutorial. I caught the fever, and my winter postal prospecting was on. We spent the following year traveling to locations where he taught me how to prospect and use equipment. Spring dirt fling number 1. While on the creek, Charlie told me about his experience with the GPAA and told me about the Carolina Prospector Shop. I called and talked with Bill and learned more about the GPAA, and I began following the GPAA on Instagram. And then there was a post coming up asking, who is your favorite prospecting influencer? I asked my subscribers and followers to vote for me, and at last count, I was still in the lead, and I still am. Haha, Dan Hurd. Shortly after that, there was another post, random act of kindness. This one was for a ticket to Dig Stock V. I again enlisted the help from my subscribers, and I was chosen by the GPAA for the winning ticket. but I'll talk about that a bit later. A fellow subscriber that wishes to remain anonymous asked me if I was a GPA member, and when they found out I had not joined, sent a screenshot of what they wanted me to get and wired the funds to join. Graciously accepted. Now I can't thank my subscribers, Charlie, Prospector Bill, and the GPA enough for their support on this journey. Our adventure began during our annual event, the Spring Dirt Fling, and our true start to our Gold Rush USA series in Hollister, North Carolina at the NC Treasure Hunters Campground, the home of the 1906 Robinson Gold Dredge, the very same place that was on Beyond Oak Island, Season 3, Episode 7, NC Gold. Prospectors drove over 1,000 miles to meet up. A few treasure hunters, like Elijah of Badger Exploration, came to learn how to pan, prospect, as well as set up and use various equipment correctly. Spoiler alert. He found 5 pickers and caught the fever. Woo! It's a great feeling to share something you're passionate about and have that person feed off your passion, especially when they hit a honey hole their first time out. We just toured the historic dredge, which was honestly breathtaking. Their quaint gift shop is full of treasures and equipment. They have built a small mining village with a variety of shops and businesses one would expect to see in an old mining town. The campground has several tent sites, a cabin, and a second cabin is under construction, plus a teepee. DB says she could drink a whole box of wine while reading it. We high banked in the creek and got a lot of fine gold, several pickers, and even a nugget. They also have a huge pile of gravel that is full of fossils. I found several shark teeth as well as a nice megalodon tooth. The family that owns and runs the NC Treasure Hunters Campground make our stay there awesome. The second leg of our trip took us to the Lucky Strike Golden Gem Mine in Marion, North Carolina, where we met up with several more people to truly kick off the event. One of the local radio stations announced that we were going to be there for the event, and I was able to teach another person how to pan and spread the fever. Big Chuck from the Discovery Channel show Moonshiners heard I was going to be there and came to meet me. I was blown away, to be honest, especially when he was taking pictures and videoing me. The Spring Dirt Fling is my way of bringing together the broad spectrum of the treasure family, scrappers, stackers, detectorists, etc., to teach them how to pan, prospect, set up, and use the following equipment: river sluice, high banker, trommel, suction dredge, and even the industrial wash plant. I feel like events such as these are beneficial for several reasons. It gives people the opportunity to see what goes into being a gold prospector. It also gives them the opportunity to have hands-on experience with equipment and affords them the ability to make decisions regarding how they want to proceed or run away from the hobby without spending loads of money on equipment to later find out they don't care for. Our days there began at the Miners Diner, which is on site at the Lucky Strike. The food is affordable and delicious. Over our morning coffee, we discussed the day's events and put our plan of attack into play. The locals and regulars were very welcoming and genuinely friendly. The staff went above and beyond our expectations. We were always greeted with smiles, even though our presence was assuredly only going to bring them more work during their busy day. The campground was immaculate. The bathrooms were clean and the showers were hot. The gift shop was fairly priced and the prospecting store was well stocked. There are laundry facilities on site, and there's a treasure trove in the laundry room. There is an honest to goodness library. That was the one thing that I freaked out and got most excited about. There was books, treasure hunting magazines, and books from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. It's insane.
I remember when that.
Yeah. Knowledge is valuable. You don't think the secret access to gold mines was there, did you? The gold varied in size from flour gold to feelers, pickers, and nuggets. We had a friendly bet about gold recovery from a pay dirt bucket panning contest. And the aforementioned Charlie of AU Guys Prospecting lost and had to do the truffle shuffle. Please see my short on that. It's hilarious. We ran all of the equipment available to us, and I discovered that I prefer Keen High Banker suction dredge combo units and dredges over anything else. Being differently abled, I do what I can, make things work, and get a lot of help from my friends and family when I just can't shovel anymore. I loved using the dredge because it was effective, yet took less effort and toll on my body. Bill Brewer, Prospector Bill of the Carolina Prospectors Shop, brought a trailer of equipment and supplies for us, and knowing my limitations, introduced me to the Gold Hound, a hand-operated crevice dredge. It weighs less than 7 pounds, eliminates the need to be fast to get what you suck up into the bucket, and it eliminates the need for the bucket. Dutchie's in the house!
Hey, Dutchie!
I used it to test a few different areas with the way that it works. You take the gold and obvious black sands, but leave the rocks behind. Once you get the amount of concentrated material you want in the collection jar, you unscrew it, dump it in your pan it out, and snuffer up the gold. I ended up getting one and will be putting out lots of videos using it. I also learned how to use MindLab Gold Monster 1000. I fell in love with that beautiful piece of prospecting magic. I found 4 nuggets. Okay, they were nuggies, sub-gram, but fully 3-dimensional, so that counts, according to Rock Butcher. It's a nugget if it's 3-dimensional. I am sure I'm not the only prospector that has a wish list, though. After that day, I added it to my list. I used my MindLab Go Find 66 at Dig Stock V, and I learned a great deal about metal detecting from that event. First and foremost, I need a new detector. I got teased for using a kid's detector. I did get the award for the strangest find, and some of you may recognize me from the May-June issue, so until I upgrade, I'll keep swinging my kid's detector and enjoy the hunt. Our hope is to venture to as many GPAA claims across the country as possible, and we are still currently planning a trip to New York to get some Herker diamonds with the man himself, Joe of Gold Eagle Prospecting. We're going to bounce our way up to Maine and back to Virginia. If your group is having an event or is interested in having us come film and prospect, please feel to contact us. We enjoy meeting with people and sharing experiences. I hope to see your feedbacks in the comments on our videos and even one of our live streams. Until next time, stay authentic, stay awesome, and heavy pans. And they got the picture of the old Hercules and Zeus sleeping, the miner's diner, Hercules in the kayak, me at the campground, me and the wife at NC Treasure Hunters campground, and then here is the group picture.
That lucky strike.
We got Jack Gallman from Marion, North Carolina, PA Patriot Prospecting, Badgers Exploration, Gold Eagle, WK Prospecting, Internal Compass, North Carolina, me and the wife, and Josh of Native Arizona Adventures, and of course, the Truffle Shuffle himself. Hey, you guys. And that's that.
Very nice.
That's
Very
I
nice.
actually went down there and I actually wound up getting a gold hound myself.
Yeah. Scuba Steve came down for the Gold Hound event and put a Gold Hound in his hands, and he loves that thing.
Yeah, I remember.
It's an amazing piece of equipment.
I remember getting the phone call.
Dutchie's in the house, huh?
And we got Dutchie. I woke him up. I was blowing him up on Instagram. I don't know if he got my messages or not, but it says, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. You're late.
Well, Dutchie, I promised you I was going to do this on live and let you know about it. So here we are. I didn't know it was so hard. You put hard on the label there, and then Jericho explained to me why it was so hard, because it didn't look too hard in the bag. But
That's some fun stuff right there, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I got gold fever, and I went and got a mini high banker and gold hound and
Yep. Sent Scuba Steve a pater about a year ago now. And
He hasn't stopped.
he hasn't stopped since. Passing the gold fever around like a STD. Dutchie says, that's the gold I find. Dust.
Dust. It sure is.
I'm also a card carrying member of the GPAA now too.
So, you're welcome, Steve. Sorry, Crystal.
Oh
All right, so I think, Joe,
Yeah.
for our first official entry into the 2024 Dutchie box, we're going to put this in there.
Oh, there you go. Maybe he'll hit the Netherlands lotto and be able to come over for the 2024 spring dirt fling.
Now, Dutchie, you want me to leave it clean or you want me to sign it? Yeah, I told him if we could do it, I want him to get him over here. He needs to come hang out.
He does, definitely.
That'd be cool.
No, we get a settlement. They go on gonna pay them for the trip of that.
All right, I think we got one more little bag here. The end of the bag, we're going to be able to finish up. Oh, I did it.
I don't need it right this second. Just wondering. A little too much in there.
No, I put it in the wrong pan. Now I got to redo it.
I did get an awesome Christmas card today, Joe.
Oh yeah.
Got one from our friends Hip B and Wes and Tom.
Oh.
Okay.
And then one of their Hip B homemade ornaments.
Oh, nice.
No, I like this because it doesn't have to be a Christmas ornament. It can be a desk ornament. Dang it. I can give it to Baby Yoda to hold on to, and it'll dangle off the edge of the computer just like that.
As soon as I finish doing this, we'll go through all the goodie bag over there, and I'll show you.
Oh,
I can only pan it back. It's going to take me a long time. I'm not going to be able to. I wasn't going to weigh it anyway, but I'll let you see what it is. But I still got a lot of work to clean it up.
a lot
of work. And that's only the first pass. We're going to have to go through this again. That's for sure.
You just want to say right now?
I might run it through a finer classifier too. The second time.
Gonna take that down to 60 mesh.
Yeah. I just ran it through the one to get the coins and the large tumbled rocks out.
Yeah, Dutchie, what are them coins in there? Are they kroners? Prospecting 406. I don't know if I have your email. Stacy, text prospecting 406 my number.
Stacy's in the house?
Yeah, I told you that a while ago.
I've been too busy over here. Concentrating.
You was concentrating.
I'm glad all you people decided that you'd like to hang out with us on Friday night here. I appreciate it.
I kind of look forward to the lives.
We have a lot of fun on lives.
There's not much to do during the day anymore.
It's been a while since I panned. I need to start doing some pay darts to get my my panning skills honed even more. I found when I was panning with my grandson, I said, "Oh man, I'm out of shape over here." Wow. If you guys can see the fine line of it's so hard to see because it's so small. I never seen this is I'm gonna see if I can't give you a little view of it. Can you get that up? Can you even see it? Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, we can see it. That's some good gold. You got nice little dusty dusters in there.
Yeah. All right, let's wash it out, and then we're gonna bring it. We're gonna bring it down to see if we can't give you a nice show of it. See, every time you do different dirt, that's one of the things that I found out. Every kind of pay dirt is different. Like I've never panned so much of this little stuff before, and I find myself doing it a different way. You know, instead of snuffering it up, I got to go for a reclean on this. But that's what makes it all. You know, that's why we come on here and we share our different ideas about how to do it. I'm going to make sure that I got enough jet dry. Let that stuff drop to the bottom because there's so much of it. Wow.
I was gonna try the bottle of the stuff that GPA sells.
Dutchie, you must be an excellent panner if this is the only stuff you got to work with. It's giving the Falcon pan a little run for its money here.
Millions of pieces.
Getting done.
Mhm.
Getting done good. Keep going. Keep going.
It got quiet. Yeah, so 406, I just shot you an intro email. Dutchie says he learned how to pan with this stuff.
Wow.
Joe's going to go back through that black sand and realize there's gold in there.
Oh, I know. I can see it.
It's insane the amount of tiny gold that gets caught in between two pieces of black sand and runs down.
There's not much you can do about it, too. You know?
Nope. All you can do is try to tap it out and
Redo it.
redo it.
Use a magnet, get a lot of it out.
No.
Nope.
No, because the
You'll
fine
pick up the gold.
The fine gold will go with the in between the pieces of magnetite.
That's how when I cast my Kratos Titan 360 down in the Robinson Gold Dredge, we pulled up gold because it was trapped in the black sands. Gold in amalgam and gold. So if you're ever out magnet fishing and you get a black magnet full of black sands, I'd be panning that.
And if Stacy had anything to do with it, he'd tell you to put it in the
Tumbler.
mercury.
The old liquid silver. Works great.
What
Yeah,
does that do?
I can see some of that fine gold going down here, and there's nothing I can do about it.
All you're going to end up doing, Joe, is having to snuffer it. Every time you see it, snuffer it, and then do it again and snuffer it. Just keep snuffering it, snuffering it, and snuffering it, because it'll just keep rolling back with the black sand, and the black sand will beat it up and shove it down. It's insane. Hey, Joe, that's a mighty nice shirt you got on.
You like that shirt? Sends a message.
It does. We got Marcy Collins, HTD for life. What's up, Marcy Collins?
Hello, Marcy. We're doing a Dutchie pan tonight.
And I sent the link to Stacy and 403 and Magic Silver Juice. Can't say the other M word. It's Magic Silver Juice.
There's a few nice big pieces in here, but the majority of it is that fine stuff. Unbelievable. I wish I'm gonna have to take a picture of this. I'm gonna post a picture of how small this stuff is.
For HG.
Maybe I'll put the pan under the microscope.
That's what I'm saying. Got a Miller table cleanup, Sue's 406. That's cool.
Good. Island.
DB says, when I was a kid, there was magic silver juice in the fillings that the dentist put in the teeth.
HG.
Yeah, I remember that. Can we see that?
That's some nice looking gold right there.
Oh wow.
Let's see if I can't get that shadow out of there. Can you see how fine it is?
I can.
And you'll be surprised how much there's a lot of it in there.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff that you see in the black sand it looks like gold, it is gold.
Yep.
Unreal. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can't. What do you think I should do? Should I try to hook up the?
You can.
Or you wanna see here? I'll show you. This is the all the coins that came out.
Oh, yeah. Dutchie, what are those coins? Are they kroners?
Nice piece of jasper here. You see that? Nice shiny piece of jasper. I don't know. That's all I really know is the jasper and the amethyst, piece of amethyst in here. Let's see if we can't read the coins. We have.
Oh, there's some France in there, he says.
Oh, Franks?
I thought one of them was a 20 kroner. Some Belgium.
Is a 1, a 2, a 1, and a 20. 20 FORINT. I don't know. I don't know what they are. But they'll be added to my collection, that's for sure. We'll find out. I'll look them up. Thank you very much there, Dutchie. We're going to see if we can't move this out of the way and hook up the microscope. Because I'm curious to see what they look like, what that stuff looks like under the microscope myself. So bear with me, everybody. I'm going to have to wash this one out too. Can I hook up? You think I'll be able to hook up? Yeah, I'll be able to do that.
All right, Reg, I just seen your email pop up or your message. I'm going to check that out in just a second.
Let's see here. Hold on.
406 Miner said, if you need magic silver juice, go to wrecking yard and get under the hood light switches out of old Fords. Just saying. Old thermostat.
Let's see now. Okay. Can we do this more?
What you want, Joe?
I'm trying to
Switch
put
to
the,
camera device.
I think, wait a second. I got to get out of here.
How's recovery going, Crystal?
She just made a mess.
Share screen?
Yep.
I just lost all my beads.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, Reg, the bigger pieces in there are way bigger than anything in Joe's pan right now. But the small stuff you got in there, that's about the size of it.
All right. Let's see what we can come up with here. I got most of the water out. We're gonna get a little bit more out so we don't.
Look at that.
Now,
Marcy said her
hold on.
cousin up in Wisconsin broke her ankle and her foot on Christmas Eve. That's why she stopped drinking.
I'm gonna show you this. If everybody can, where am I? Am I up there somewhere?
I see it. I see your stick.
All right. This is me. This is a little skewer. Okay, you can see it's the point of a toothpick. All right, so this is what I'm going to put under the microscope, so you can see comparison the size of what this stuff is.
All right, we're going to blow it up full screen.
All right, we full screen there.
Yep, you're good to go. Look how tiny that is.
That's what I'm dealing with, and there's a lot of it. Look at it all.
That's crazy.
That's all gold there. And it even, I can't get to the middle of the pan, but this is the stuff that I washed down, and I'm sure you'll be able to see some in there. Well, where are we? Well, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's in there. I'm telling you. Believe me.
He says, believe me, it's in there. We believe you, Joe.
But look how fine that is. That's unbelievable, huh? Where's my, look at that. That's the tip of a toothpick.
Isn't that crazy?
I'll even give you. Let's see if I can't even get it. I'm gonna do this. This here is a dental pick. If you you can see it. That's a very fine dental pick. I'm gonna put that under there so you can see. This is even smaller than the toothpick. See how little that is?
Isn't that insane?
It looks like a lot. It looks like a hell. Well, it is a hell of a lot of gold, but it looks like a lot of gold under the microscope. But that stuff is itty bitty. There's a little nug there, and another one over here. And it's all throughout that black sand. I got to get all that black sand out of. Yeah, look at that. Look at Gigantor over there.
Oh wow.
We'll get him out. That's a picker amongst this stuff. Or is that a piece? Is that gold or what? Let's see.
That looks like pyrite to me.
I'm not sure whether it is or not. That's what I'm thinking. It might be pyrite. I don't know. Yeah, it might be. Because it's cubular. See how it's cubular? That's another thing that'll tell you it's pyrite, that it's cubular. Let's see if we can't enhance. I don't know. It has potential. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. All right, enough of that. Let's put a little water in there so we can clean our instrument off. And we'll clean the. Very nice. All right, we'll put that aside there. And what we're let's see if we can't read the coins. I want to put this piece of
Are you putting the coins under the scope?
yeah. I'm gonna.
All right, I'm gonna throw us on the side over here, and
First off, we'll put that piece of. Look at that. That's
Oh, that's
jasper.
pretty.
Polished jasper. I love this stuff. Looks so nice. It's shiny under the microscope. All right. Enough of the rocks. First coin we got here. This is bear with me, everybody. See, it's got a head on it. It's Commuer Itties. I don't know. URK TURKIYE.
Turkey, maybe?
I don't know. Let's flip it. Let's put it this way so we can read it.
2000 turkey.
Turkey?
That looks like a 2009.
Turkey. 2009.
So it's a
Yeah, I have a sluice from Backyard Prospecting as well. The pricing on it was a little off, in my opinion. So I like it. It's just super expensive to get it shipped.
Let me hold on. I'm gonna. All right, we're gonna. I got it. I can't. You know, I can't use my mouse with my left hand.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. All right. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Here's a 2. This is got a big 2 on it. This is German, no? A Deutschmark. That's what
Yep.
it is.
That's a German coin right there. That's a Kraut coin.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I could do, Dutchie? 1972. I'm going to use one, maybe this coin, because this is a nice one. I'm going to make a vice. I make these screws that turn that close the vice on the tattoo machines to keep the needle in place, and I make them out of coins, and they're very sought after. So I might make it out of that coin there. Here's the one I was looking at before. Forint. I don't know. Looks like 1985. Turn it over. Oh, this is the guy. This is the guy with the hat on. There's his hat.
So that's the one I thought was a Kroner. The 20?
Yeah. What's that? Magyar?
Magyar?
Magyar.
Nepkorst Dutchie, read that.
Doza. As in our good friend Doza Dave, huh?
Now, run your magnet by them coins, Joe. Ting, 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 ting.
You think so? All right. I'll put them up. Let's get rid of this. We can take this down. Where are we? This?
I got you, Joe.
Is that me? Yeah.
Your other camera's pointed at the ceiling still.
Yeah, that's me. That's my standing camera. Let's see if we can't find a magnet here. Here's
Hey, Joe, it's like an illusion. Your body's half on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got, let's see. One magnetic. There's just one coin that's magnetic, and that was that's the number 2. This is a pretty powerful magnet too. All right, let's put them away with the Dutchie stuff. All right. What do we got going on here? We've been on for a good hour already, so I'm gonna see if we can't put me back down over here. So I can
The video was up and then it came down, DB. I'm not sure what happened to it.
Let me turn this off. Well, that was enjoyable. That's That was nice. I still got a lot of work to do with this stuff, Dutchie. Thank you. I appreciate you putting me to work over here. But it was well worth it, that's for sure. It's a new panning experience that I've had. I was gonna compare it to the stuff Stacy gets up there in Montana on his claim, but I think it's even finer than that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well finer than that. This is the smallest stuff I've ever seen, that's for sure. I thought when I looked at the bag, he put hard on it, and I says it don't look too hard. It ain't gonna be hard. I've panned this stuff before, but now to see the size of it, yeah, it's hard. Yes, Dutchie, it's very, very. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's gonna keep me working here for a couple of days, well into the new year.
It's always good to stay busy.
Oh yeah.
Joe, you want to see a? He says, "Ha, pain in the ass, pay dirt." You want to see a cool coin get made, Joe?
Sure. Is that oh, all right. Oh. There you go. I don't know if you noticed there, Dutchie, but I did. I wore my Yankee hat in order to pan your gold. All right, Dutchie, we all know that you're up in the middle of the night over there. So if you need to go to bed, no problem. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for awesome pay dirt, and thank you for being part of our treasure family, man. It wouldn't be the same without you. And we want you over here in the States to come to the spring dirt fling if you can. We're going to try and make that happen. So
We're sitting at right around $1,300 right now to get a flight.
yeah. Wow.
He says it's going to happen sooner or later.
It's nice being it's nice to be optimistic. That's for sure. Have something to look forward to.
But it's going to be blue here in a second.
What do you mean it's going to be blue?
I'm making it blue.
How do you make it blue?
Change the frequency and toning.
I forgot all about my tea. My tea still good? Oh yeah.
Dutchie says, I'll wait a couple minutes. I wish I could zoom in. But if I get my camera too close, I'll hit my camera with the laser again.
You don't want to do that.
Definitely not.
I'm setting up for the back room over here. I'm putting some water in that blue bowl because I'm going to continue on panning that. I see we still got 11 people in the room. Wow, that's great. Nice. I hope we kept your interest for the past hour and 12 minutes. Oh, I want to do this, but this is interesting too. Flint. I never seen Flint. Besides in my Zippo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never been to Flint, Michigan. None of that good stuff. So I'm gonna hit that with a piece of steel and see if I can't get a spark. Because then I'm gonna bring it down to the spring dirt flame so we can start our campfire. The good old fashioned way. Wow.
And look, Dutchie, that's your QR code.
You got a Dutchie code. Nice.
All right. Well, that is going in with your book. And
we're filling up the old Dutchie box again, huh?
the Dutchie box is in process.
There you go.
We're going to have to get a slip sleeve for that book.
Oh, all right.
You know where to get one of those, Joe?
I have a coin dealer near me. He might have some comic books that I can find out. Or you
that would work.
Yeah, all right.
Comic book one would work. We would just need a graphic novel, like the bigger comic book one. But yeah, slip sleeve, because I don't want the customs people to beat up his
Yeah, all right.
magazine.
Let me see the thickness of it. It's like a
It's a magazine.
okay, all right.
Prospecting 406. All right, I'll look forward to hearing from you, buddy.
All right, 406. Prospector 406. Thanks for stopping by.
Good night, Prospect 406.
Have a good night, Dutchie. I'll talk to you in the morning. My morning, your night.
All right, I think I got a lot of cleaning up here to do, so we covered a lot. We covered a lot tonight, so I hope everybody enjoyed the show.
Yeah. So DB says it, Joe. Did you see it?
No,
It's starting. So if anybody wants to send anything to Gold Pan and Dutchie Jacko, hit me up. My email's on my YouTube About page or on one of our many live streams.
Oh yeah, we'll have a lot of time to fill up the Dutchie box again.
I want it mailed out from the Spring Dirt Fling.
From the Spring Dirt Fling? All right. Because
Everybody's going to sign something, and then it's going out that day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. All right.
I'm hoping like we can get this year.
All right. Like I was saying, I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're going to head backstage where the fun stuff is, and I'm going to continue cleaning this up. I'll post some pictures so you can see how fine it is and when it's all cleaned up, but it's going to take me a while to clean it up. So with that, thank you, everybody. And we're going to play that little outro if I can find it.
Link is in chat for those that want to come backstage with us.
Yeah.
All right, 406, jump backstage, Stacy.
All right, I'm going to play the outro, and thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you real soon. If I don't see you before the new year,
Sunday.
I wish everybody Sunday a very happy and healthy and prosperous new year for 2024, the year of the dragon, right?
That's right.
Okay, everybody. See you soon.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.